a figment of your alien old mind. I'm just as relentless, I'm just as dangerous as you will soon find. A taste of your romance, fire in every breath, fire inside your head, your heart. How does your equipment brain tries to find have you been? Been searching all along. Keep facing twilight on and on. Without a clue. Without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter. Not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Bo's masquerade, hiding both face and mind. I'll free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. How to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Bo's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. got a clue how bad this will go? Don't you know? Know my art of war. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's caught you cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you. It's not quite what you foretold. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in. By the time it's hit you, your last surprise. I think you got your game planned out to a T, yet I'm 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step into my way, stand down. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Why, just a picosecond ago, clear blue skies, but now lightning struck your last resort. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last strength seems to dissolve. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done in. By the time it's hit you, your last surprise. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spun in by the net. You didn't catch it in time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to That Stream You Watch.
With our Persona 5 finale.
Little bonus stream of sorts.
So, before we do anything, we're going to go over what's going on with our characters. Everyone is level 99, and everyone apart from An has their ultimate weapon and their ultimate
gun.
As to why An doesn't have her ultimate weapon, I'll get into that, because there actually is a reason. Also, everyone has the Crystal Skull accessory. That gives you +5 to every stat and high magic evasion, I believe.
Yep.
This is used by, well, itemizing the Crystal Skull.
With a black stone.
Joker's ultimate gun reduces ultimate knife, gives reduced curse damage, and has 290 attack, as well as 92 accuracy. Ryuji's ultimate weapon gives him 256 attack, 88 accuracy, and auto Tarukaja at the beginning of battle. Auto Tarukaja kind of sucks unless it's on a party member that's going to be permanently in your battle from the beginning.
Which, Ryuji.
Morgana is sporting not technically his ultimate sword, but one that is actually better than what you fuse. It gives +50 SP, 280 attack, and 90 accuracy. The one you get through fusion just gives you magic +3, 242 attack, and 96 accuracy. A lot more accurate, but lacking the punch and the SP bonus.
I'd rather the SP bonus for Morgana because
An is currently holding
is expensive.
Pain and Pain. A whip with 96 accuracy and 232 attack. The reason she doesn't have her ultimate whip is because it does not give you that much more attack than this, is less accurate, and only gives you the benefit of freeze. Magic all types? Yep.
Yep.
Yusuke with his Shimidori. 292 attack, accuracy 88, and high chance of fear. Against super bosses, that ain't gonna do you much good.
But then again, it's gonna just get rid of regular enemies.
Yep. As for Makoto's ultimate weapon, critical rate up high, 280 attack and 90 accuracy. Yeah, totally not playing favorites.
Yeah.
Haru's ultimate gun gives her ultimate axe gives her 308 damage, 86 accuracy, magic +5, and high dizzy. Gives her a decent hit, but that's kind of it.
Yeah, like her axe is actually not terrible, but it doesn't help. It doesn't salvage her.
Like, not just damage, but status too? I believe so.
Yeah.
And a high chance of dizzy, which we've shown you dizzy can give you good technicals, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And now on to guns. Mataraja, which is Joker's ultimate weapon, gives all stats +5, so he's currently working with all his max stats +10.
Yep.
Ryuji gets Megado Fire, critical rate up low, but decent damage. 380 attack and 98 accuracy.
Which is really good accuracy for Ryuji.
Now, Morgana is another one where it's complicated with their ultimate gun. We're using this, the Dreamstone 2, which is a modified gun that you could make at Untouchable, I think the store's called. 354 attack, 96 accuracy, and that's it. However, the ultimate gun that you can actually make is random ailment low, 98 accuracy, 308 attack. I would rather just the pure power.
Yeah.
Now, Han's gun,
This one's fun.
386 damage, 84 accuracy, and medium chance of despair.
This one's fantastic. I think An got the second best gun in the game.
She gets half the rounds she does with all her other guns, but the damage output and the chance of despair more than make up for it. Any ailment? Can you get random ailment high? I believe
I don't
somewhere.
Think so.
Now, Yusuke's ultimate gun gives him +10 agility, which, for the agility tank he is always welcome, with 378 power and 88 accuracy. They're playing favorites again. Makoto, Judge of the Dead, 380
This
attack,
is bullshit.
92 accuracy, all stats plus 10.
This is fucking bullshit,
And
and
I
I love it.
Haru's ultimate gun is the Yag Rush, 330 attack and 80 accuracy with a medium chance of shock. This is pitiful compared
Yeah.
to the others.
This is... Why did you even bother?
Yeah. And as for how their actual stats lay out as of right now, we'll show you Jokers after.
Well, Jokers are also based on
Which persona he has.
you have, so...
Here's Satan Taisei at max
Ultimately,
level
it
with
doesn't-
an optimized build. He has
They're getting
Elect
into.
Boost, Evade Wind, Mataru Kaja, Charge, Zeodyne, Ma Zeodyne, God's Hand, and Agneastra. He does not have Swift Strike because I decided to go for an Elect Boost in case we were in a situation where we needed someone to mass attack and we wanted something a bit more accurate than Agneastra. That being
Also-
said, you can replace that Elect Boost with Swift Strike and really not miss much.
Also, Swift Strike at these levels,
Kind of irrelevant.
yeah, it's not as good as it used to be.
Morgana still isn't evolved, and that's because of the time he evolves. It doesn't change his stats all too much. His magic is still the second best in the party, with some decent luck and agility. The best luck of a party member, I believe. Miracle Punch will do you plenty of good.
And you cannot tackle the super bosses with a fully evolved Morgana,
I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah.
because the twins fight is only available until the last day you can go into Mementos.
On's a
proper.
model who gives ultimate despair. Oh god, she's Junko.
I mean...
On. This is kind of what you're getting. Fire Boost, Fire Amp, Evade, Ice, Concentrate, Dia Rahan, Matarunda, Blazing Hell, and Agidine. Her stats are all decent, being in the 60s, and with an absurdly good magic at 83.
Yeah, she will burn things to the ground.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn.
Here is Yusuke. Bufudine, Ma Bufudine, Myriad Slashes, Brave Blade, Vorpal Blade, Masuka Kaja, Evade Fire, and High Counter.
He is a very good physical attacker.
83 attack, 76 agility. Will evade her only weakness, that's always good. Yep. Here's Makoto! Atomic Flare, Mafredine, Flash Bomb, Medea Rahan, Energy Shower, Dekunda, Ma Rakukaja, and Evade Psychic. With 2 80s in magic and agility, a 79 in strength, a 76 in endurance, and a 64 in luck. If you don't have Makoto in your party late game, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. With her ultimate gun and Crystal Skull, she is just the best stat block in the game, period.
You can't even get one of Joker's personas this good, I'm pretty sure.
Joker's personas will not have stats that are interesting like these. They are a direct formula in exact relation to the persona's level.
Yep. And here's Haru. Her best stats are 74s, and that's her strength and magic. Meanwhile, you have Ryuji, who will do better with strength, and Yusuke. And then you want a decent magic attacker? I mean, Morgana's actually worse, but with that agility and luck, I think he makes up for it.
If I'm not mistaken, Joker's personas are all some constant that I'm not 100% aware of, plus triple level.
Alright, so here's Joker's team currently. Yoshitsune. Not the best stat block of a Yoshitsune, but the best skill block of any Yoshitsune you can get. Hasutobi, Charge, Arms Master, which will halve the cost of any physical attack, Drain Ice, Drain Nuke, Drain Psychic, Drain Wind, Repel Curse. The only things he'll take damage for are Gun and Fire, and he resists fire.
All you need on a Yoshitsune is this. And
His stats are not the best, because you can get those up to 99s, that strength and that agility.
well,
I was just...
not quite.
No, you can get both.
You
Well,
can get,
the
you can
strength
get
up
them.
there.
You can get one of them up that high.
Yeah.
Because he starts off at a high enough level that the stat block he already has on Fusion prevents him from being able to get certain stats up, like more stats up.
Yeah, Yoshitsune is what you use to solo the twins. Believe it or not, soloing the twins is easier than fighting them with a team.
Yeah.
Next, we have Satnile. This one, I just made him decent, can deal whatever damage we want him to, and also have the ability to...
He's just the bog standard Satnile, really.
Yep, and just debuff and buff. Here's Satan. We built him to be a real good magical attacker.
But we've used Satan in our main playthrough, didn't we?
Maybe we did. So Satan is Satan.
Yeah, I feel like beyond Satnile and Yoshitsune, we don't really need to show many of Joker's personas.
Here's Ishtar, arguably the best healer in the game next to Sibylle.
Yeah.
The only difference is you get Salvation instead of Medea Rahan. Salvation is a higher cost, but a guaranteed heal and get rid of status ailments.
Yep. It's not always necessary.
Drain Wind is a godsend to make it so she has no weaknesses. And then I just decided to finish the theme of every Satan, so here's Lucifer. Not the best built Lucifer you can get, but fuck it, he's here.
It's time for Satan to save Christmas.
Also, this Lucifer, he gets 2 unique skills, Gigantomachia and Morningstar. And they are both beautiful.
Morningstar is fantastic.
Morningstar is just the best almighty move in the game. If you want to build an almighty attacker, this is what you do it with.
Yeah, and through network fusion, you can, or through obtaining a DLC persona, you can get almighty boost.
Alright, now if that's it, we're gonna go fight the Reaper.
Yep.
The Lightbringer is weak to light, what the fuck? I know, it's weird.
It's not so much that it is light, but bless.
Yeah.
It is holy damage.
It is the power of God. Alright, we're just gonna go in here, activate the timer, and wait out old death to show up.
So, you wanted to talk about a certain experience of anime elitism that
you went through.
that I went through a while back.
Why don't you run us through the story?
So, I went to Carleton for a year and a half, a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got there, there was a thing of, hey, here are all the clubs, you should go check them out. So I did. Started talking to the people at the anime club. And they're like, oh, you're blind? Yeah? Well, how do you watch anime then? I watch dubs. Well, we only watch subs. If you can't do that, you don't have a right to watch anime or be here with us.
What the fuck?
Yeah, seriously.
So just because I can't watch a sub means I don't have the right to watch it. Everyone has the right to watch whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. And on top of that, we've seen people make comments of, why do dubs exist when people would probably rather pay to have them not exist?
No
okay,
one
who
is
the
gonna
fuck do you
pay.
think is gonna do that?
Some dubs are better. Straight up, a lot of dubs are better. Oh,
Comedies,
the acting's
dubs are better,
How
period.
do you know? How do you know the acting's better? The way they emphasize the words. That's not how Japanese works. That being said, you can't hear the emotion in some reads. And back in the day, straight up, the actors in dubs were just not good.
Yeah. There were a lot of bad dubs. No one's arguing that.
And there are moments where, in simuldubs, translations can get a little off. But that being said, the quality of dubs nowadays is just above and beyond what a lot of people expect them to actually be. They are incredibly faithful to the source material. In fact, portray it better than a lot of subs do. And the argument of, you're supposed to enjoy it in its native language. No. The creators are happy for people to experience it in any way they feel. There are a lot of creators who honestly are putting the English dub idea forward first, like in the case of Hideo Kojima with his games.
Yeah. And I've seen...
Here we go.
I've seen people go, but they're all Japanese characters, therefore you should watch
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist, Red Garden, which are both shows I brought up to people and they go, doesn't count, Japanese, smoke bomb.
Hello, Death.
We're gonna fight Death legit.
Just gonna Maraku Kaja off the bat, give it, because he does hit decently hard.
And he will Mahama and Mamuto, so if you do not have your party with Endure,
We'll debilitate him.
you're gonna have a hard time with this. But if you have Endure from your social link,
Oh, he's concentrating.
there should be very little he can do
Mabu
to
Fudine, come on,
pose a
dodge
true
on.
threat.
On got hit, but that only did 59 damage. Mahama on. She lived. You? Oh, wait, you're already turned in. Whoops.
It's weird to me that the Reaper just has the standard battle theme.
Yep. Fire break. That makes it so you'll take more damage from fire if you resisted it.
Officially, the break skills just reduce whatever your
Joker
effect
and
of an
Makoto's
element
frozen,
is by
so
one
this
step.
sucks.
So resist becomes neutral, neutral becomes weak.
Fudine. God damn it, on. Ragidine. Alright, Joker and and Makoto are back into the mix. Oh, right, gun. Well. Well, she was concentrated, so...
Time to fuck him up.
Eat shit!
And you can feasibly defeat this fucker
In 3 turns.
fighting this battle legitimately.
Around
Big-
level 80?
75 to 80s when we did it our first time.
Yeah. How much do you heal? It's supposed to be all your health, so, is it a full heal? How does Drain work? Not a full heal.
No.
Gonna debilitate him again, because that's gonna wear off next turn, and I'd rather it not. Riot Gun. No crit. Wow, it didn't even hit Joker and Ryuji. Oh, Ryuji got hit by guard. Elect Break. Really? That's what you use your extra action with?
Yeah, the Reaper's really bad at deciding what to do with its extra actions. They never really have a consistent sense of logic through them. That being said, the twins super boss, their actions are very predictable.
Let's go.
They have a pattern.
Almost always, if you are buffed and they get an extra action, they will debuff you.
Which you can actually plan around that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell on!
Like,
Okay.
if it is necessary, they will spend their extra action to Dekaja or Dekunda.
Thanks, Futaba. Makoto is your healer, basically.
Yeah.
That being said, she can do whatever you want her to.
It's just, in this fight, she is serving best purpose as our support character.
Hasutobi. Yeah, that's about right. Get reflect, bitch! Oh. Well, it's not like getting experience for her matters. And that's the Reaper.
Yep, that's all he is.
Okay, let's move on.
He's
All right.
honestly
That one was
less of
pretty
a threat
troublesome,
than
huh?
his incarnation in both previous Persona games.
That being said, in 4, I'm pretty sure you can only fight him in New Game Plus.
That is true.
That's dumb.
Also in 4, in New Game Plus, he'll just spawn randomly when you open certain
Okay.
chests. Which is an infinitely inferior way of flipping you off than 3 and 5, where both you're wasting your time on this floor, we're gonna spawn the Reaper to spur you along.
Let's see. Skill. Cat, just heal us. Now, with that said, let's go to the top floor.
Yep. And now for the next hour, we're gonna be in this Twins fight.
He's only New Game Plus? Yep.
I should write something.
Let's save.
I don't know if they changed that in Golden, but in the main game, I know for a fact that's true.
So you're here.
If you need help with fusions or whatever, talk to Justine. Or is there something you want to tell the two of us? I want to talk to you. When we heard you appeared in Mementos, we rushed right over.
So we meet again, inmate. I never expected your rehabilitation would bring you to this place.
No matter. It's the perfect spot to train and get some battle experience. I like your spirit. You know the position you're in.
Although, how did he learn of mementos? Perhaps he is even more special than we had anticipated.
Huh. I bet he just fumbled around with the metanav until he ended up here. I mean, who'd even be able to tell him about this place? We know everyone who might have access. Mementos is linked to the collective unconscious, after all.
That is true.
Huh. I will admit, even though he looks pretty shabby,
What do you get for this?
he seems to have a few tricks up his sleeve.
A few things you can get.
Yeah,
If he
what
has
you
been
get from
keeping
this
his
depends
power
on as to
secret
how
from
well
us,
you do in the
we
battle.
must learn the truth behind it.
Because there are rewards for not finishing the battle as well.
I see. We'll hold a special private examination to find out if he's hiding anything.
Unlike in the city, we will not have to worry about passersby here.
I have to say, Justine, I never thought you'd bring such a bold proposal to the table. You ready, inmate? I'm itching to get started.
I'd love to.
As she said, this will be a private examination. It is all for the sake of our own personal judgment. Hence, we will not force it upon you. We will begin only once we have received your consent.
It's gonna be brutally hard, after all. Max difficulty.
Your rehabilitation consists of a great variety of tasks. Battling shadows, strengthening your personas, building bonds with your contractors.
Basically, we're gonna put all that to the test.
How?
Fight us! There's no better way for us to tell how strong you really are.
We will not ask for a 2-on-1 battle, though.
Pretty sure the
Your
1 in 3 is
friends are
max
permitted to
difficulty.
participate as well.
No, the 1 in 3 is not
Contracts you
max
form with them can be
difficulty.
considered a
It's
part of your
just
power,
bullshit.
after all. However, this test is ultimately for you. Your teammates will not retain any memory of this battle.
Don't worry, we won't kill you.
Our goal is rehabilitation. Ending your life would greatly contradict that goal.
After a few turns, they will actually just
Should
try
you
to
fall,
target your teammates'
you will regain
weaknesses,
consciousness
which is
immediately.
why the Joker's solo run is easier.
Once you
Also,
pass out, though, that's it. The battle's
well, they
over.
target your teammates'
Oh,
weaknesses
and
if you
there's
don't do
not
enough
even a
damage
1 in a
as
billion
well.
chance you'll win. So you should just forget it.
If by some chance that were to happen, let me see. We would tell you an embarrassing secret of ours.
What? What do you mean? Are you talking about that one
What were
time
the rules for that? There was a
maybe that
lot.
other thing?
Yeah,
You couldn't use the skill Armageddon, I think.
I'll go into the full
Wait, there's
shit
no
with
need for
Elizabeth's
this.
battle once I go into the
If
full
by
shit of this
chance
battle
the
once
inmate
this one
holds
starts.
that much potential, we might be able to find the answer.
That's the fancy bookmark you're always carrying around.
Strange, don't you think? Why do we possess such an intricate bookmark when neither of us have any books to read? Moreover, I somehow know that this is important. Justine, don't tell me. Are you actually trying to find... My apologies. I have said too much. Let us begin, Caroline. Right. You get what this examination is gonna be now, right? It shows how special we think you are. Consider this an honor. You should be crying tears of joy. Okay, let's get started.
Let's fight.
That's the spirit. We will cordon off a portion of this area for the examination. That will limit potential interference. Don't worry. We'll make it look really familiar for you. Now then, do not disappoint us. Come with all your might. Now, let's get started, inmate. You needn't hold back, though you will soon realize that you lack the time to even consider that option. Get ready.
They're
Here
not
we
joking
go.
with that one.
They are not.
Persona!
Who are these kids?
Satanaya!
Those little costumes look perfect. They're so cute. Can I take them home with that? Wait. What?
Persona!
For real? These power levels.
So,
Watch out. Those two are...
these two will start using more and more powerful moves as the battle progresses. If you, the moment you drop one to half for the first time, the other will heal them to full. If one dies, the other will revive them to 50% HP. And if you fail to do enough damage in a round, they will start targeting your weaknesses and then all-out attack you to death. If they all-out attack you, the battle is just over. You will not survive.
Thanks for the defense.
And they're Persona users too?
Let's go.
Who are these girls?
Yoshitsune!
Now, in regards to that Elizabeth fight, the gist of it was she would rotate through a particular set of personas in a particular order. So you would have to lose that battle a good dozen times and then fuse personas specifically designed for that battle.
Yep.
Because you could not have any more than one passive of higher tier than resist an element on a persona. Like, you could not have more than one null, reflect, drain on any given persona. You could not use Armageddon.
Ravage them!
You,
Hasutobi helps.
Persona! Eat this!
and there's a couple others that I'm blanking on at the moment, but those are the two big ones. And if you broke the rules, she would
just kill you.
she would Dia Rahan herself, and then Mega Doleon you for more damage than max health can possibly be.
Dia Rahan.
And if you happen to have homunculi or black feathers to revive yourself, she just kept dropping those bombs on you until you couldn't get up anymore.
Persona! There. Persona!
So realistically, you had to... And nowhere does it explain any of these rules of hers. So you just had to go in and keep trying different things until you figured out what was triggering her instant murdering of you.
Yep.
And once you figured out all those things, you then had to fuse shit specifically geared to deal with her.
That's a crit. Defense reverted. Dia Rahan. That's what I was hoping.
Persona!
And on top of that, she was at the bottom of Tartarus's basement, which was 10 floors of post-level 90 level shit, with no break floors in between.
Ryuji needs a slight heal. Give us a bit of a defense buff.
She also gave you an accessory you couldn't even use.
Panther dodges with grace.
Persona! Satanoia!
Just gonna Rakunda you assholes.
Persona! There we go!
Because, I mean, at that point, what the fuck use are you gonna get out of an accessory that just gives you resist all?
Let's do this. Go!
Not good at all.
Persona! Prepare yourself.
How do you feel? Are you ready to surrender?
Not that we'd let you.
The purpose of this examination is to ascertain your true power. We will continue until you fall.
Resist all isn't too bad. It's not, but after you've already defeated the hardest thing in the game, Miragi dying.
Oh, right.
No one took damage!
It's one of those things.
Oh no!
You like your guard down.
Garu dying? Oh no.
You like your guard
This is how it goes. Baton pass. Oh no. Dekaja. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Persona! Yoshitsune!
Let's go. Back in action. Payback time.
I think it's in a 2 to 3 turn span that if you don't do a certain enough damage in this fight, they'll just kill you. Or is it a 1 turn span?
It's a 1 round span, but the damage number is not high.
It's basically you have to hurt them at all.
Yeah, you basically have to deal, I think it's a minimum of... If I'm remembering the number right from when I read the data mine of it, I think you have to do 200 damage.
Panther dodges with grace.
Garu
It's-
dying? Ooh.
It's a ridiculously small number for this point in the game.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah! Fade wind. Well, I hit one of them. That's actually not good.
No. Because we have to kill them simultaneously.
Yep.
Let's do this.
So just gonna have to target the other for a second.
Yep. Make use of God Hand.
Yep.
Finds my persona.
On's starting to get a little low on SP.
Persona.
Do we have a Soma to toss?
We do, but we also have Master Coffees.
Oh yeah, let's toss that.
Using this. Thank you.
You are probably going to go through many a coffee and every Soma you have doing this boss fight.
Yep. Oh no!
You like your guard
Hit the
down.
ground. Are you okay?
Oh god, got Ryuji as well.
You like your guard down.
Hang in there. Eat this.
Dekaja, that sucks.
See what we mean? Their actions are very predictable.
Yep.
Satanoia! Alright.
Let's go. Back in action. Payback time.
Eat shit.
Are their HP pools reasonably even again?
Not quite. Because Yoshitsune. Now is the time where Soma, because even Ryuji's starting to get a little low. We have 3 of these, and I think that'll be enough.
It should be.
Where is it? Where is it? I swear we had them. Yep, there we go.
Good thing we're prepared.
Well, yeah, as you can see, the fact that they can get extra actions off by targeting your party members does make it easier for you to solo this.
Take this.
Garadine. Oh no.
You let your guard down. Here goes. Impressive.
Yes!
Persona! Yoshitsune!
First time going through this battle is a stressful ass experience.
Yep.
Go back in action. Payback time.
Here we go!
Persona. Take this.
First time we tackled this battle, we were level 97 instead of 99, and we didn't have everyone max geared, and we barely won.
Miragidine.
Persona.
Fuck off.
Stop attacking on!
You let your guard down. Take this.
Dekaja. Okay, so it wasn't even fucking around. It was just, no, fuck you.
You let your guard down.
Here I go. Speed up.
Okay.
That is
Helpful.
one of the best things Futaba could have done for us right now.
It's time. Go down!
Is that all?
Yes, hit one of them with it. The one who was already a bit higher.
Persona! Get wrecked!
I think they're about even now.
Excellent.
Just in case, let's Tarunda.
How about this?
Not bad.
Persona.
And let's heal. You never know if you're going to do something that will break the rules. Yep, the rocket-powered fist of
Going,
God.
Justine? Are you getting into this?
Yes, that was quite the warm-up.
Now they're going to be doing Psychic, Nuke, Bless, and Curse.
I may actually be able to enjoy this beyond the scope of our examination.
Justine never gets into this kind of stuff. Don't let us down, inmate. Persona.
Cyodine. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
You're wide open.
Didn't do much damage, but it worked.
And you're gonna...
Dekunda. Oh, that's fine. That was about to run out anyway.
Here goes.
Oh, I'm afraid Oh, that's not a big deal. That actually just healed Joker.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna Maracunda you again.
There.
They will remove their own debuffs before they remove your buffs, typically. So keeping them with a debuff is honestly in your best interest.
Just make sure we get the damage out. Because Makoto's just gonna be healing us this turn.
Hands back. Make him Persona. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, Allen still has pretty pitiful HP for this point in the game. Less is fine. It doesn't really hurt us all that much. Igon. Oh, you done
That's
good.
not gonna do anything of value for you.
Right, Queen.
Given the 4 skills they're using right now, the only one they'll use that'll happen to knock you down is Psychic, given our particular party.
Come on. Yeah. One good Hasatobi might do it.
Persona. Let's go.
Sorry.
Persona.
Dodge, Makoto! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, thanks for the heal.
Impressive.
No one took damage. Accuracy and evasion reverted.
You're mine.
You gotta be sharper.
Oh, one of them's down. Need to kill the other real
Just
quick.
need to kill the other before they can act.
Shit. Oh, fuck! Ah.
We're fucked.
Rick Arm. That brings her back at half.
Yeah. And now we have to worry about rebalancing their HP.
Yep.
I'll do something about this.
Thanks for the SP.
Yeah. Futaba's a key player in this battle, honestly.
Hold on. Maybe not. Let's go.
Let's Rakunda them again.
Lucifer.
Not Lucifer, he can get hurt.
Satanael. Persona.
Punch!
Doesn't Satnile also have the single target Almighty skill?
No. You're thinking Black Viper?
Yeah. I know one of the versions of Satan gets it. I just don't remember which.
I think we got on our other Satnile by fusing it up from a different persona.
That would make sense.
Kogan. It's not a
That's
big
gonna
deal.
do much to anyone.
Smells pretty good. Take this.
Freydine. That's
That's
actually a really dumb move.
Persona.
We need something that'll do decent single target damage.
yeah. Which might be
Satan!
Go down.
which is honestly a good use for Yusuke in this battle, but I don't think we need to sub him in.
Nope.
Yeah, Yusuke's really good in this battle as a dodgy attacker. Morgana is good to bring in for the
Clutch heals.
real clutch heals.
Sorry.
I have never had Haru be useful in this fight.
No, Haru is fucking worthless in this fight.
This is somewhat of a surprise. Agreed.
Okay, they're
You're
both
pretty good, inmate.
in the red. Okay.
I can see why you caught the eye of our master. Perhaps it is time I begin getting serious.
Now they will just target your weaknesses. Or physical.
Here goes.
And gun.
Yeah, it's at this point they bring in physical and gun skills.
They already did at the beginning, but this is where they'll just... Okay.
They'll start using them and using the good ones.
This isn't it.
I don't know what's going on. It's trial and error time.
Yoshitsune. All right.
Things are getting exciting.
Here we go.
Mataru Kaja?
You need to make sure someone hits them here.
Yeah, that's what On's doing. 438. There, they're both real low. Agidine, that's fine. That's better than fine, actually.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. On dodge.
Impressive.
Yes! I think we have it.
I think we're good.
Well, we killed the one who was slightly higher. Die, die, die!
Get wrecked.
Yes!
Victory.
Inmate.
This fight, if you are not going in prepared, will kill you.
Yeah. To win this fight, you need to know all the information we have given you over the course of this battle. Except the Elizabeth shit. That was
Yeah.
just, you guys asked.
Yep. You get decent money and real good experience, but it's not going to do us much good.
Nope. It's not going to do most people much good.
You don't get an item until...
We lost to a human? I can't believe this actually happened to us. It's a little strange. Even though I should feel humiliated, I feel refreshed. Like I finally was able to leave something behind. Our sisters are gonna get mad at us. It turns out even the rulers of power can't measure everything. Sisters? Rulers of power?
Yeah. They are actually directly related to Elizabeth and Margaret. Well, at least Lavenza is.
Yeah, but
Caroline?
they don't know.
What did you just... Did I say something weird? Inmate, it seems the time has come for us to fulfill our promise. I will now tell you our embarrassing secret. What? We still have to do that? To be perfectly honest, from time to time, a strange feeling of unease falls over us.
Are these rules of power the main series game? I'm pretty sure it's in reference to Philemon and Nyarlathotep.
As far as I'm aware, it refers to them, Igor, and the Velvet Room attendants, just the beings that exist beyond the scope of this world.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it would be something in the Shin Megami Tensei games. Igor is the only one that actually appears in SMT as a whole.
Igor shows up in other SMT games just in the background or as an NPC going, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, just like, I'm here, I'm watching.
Igor is very much an omnidimensional, omnipotent being who just wants to observe whatever fuckery goes down.
Honestly, some people prefer SMT over Persona because they just really love the combat, and I can't blame them. But to me, I prefer Persona for the story.
Yeah.
Like, the combat in SMT games, really fucking hard, but really good.
Yeah. And it's the reason I
Almost as
fell in
though
love with the
we are
series to
not
begin with.
ourselves, or that our true selves are in a place far, far away. Huh?
What are the combat differences? Vastly different amount of moves.
Yeah, the move pool is just much larger. Ultimately, the combat is nearly identical in terms of actual mechanical gameplay.
Man, I honestly wish they'd carry a lot more of those moves over into Persona, because some of them are cool, like Beelzebub's fly attack, which is the strongest single-target almighty move in the series.
Yeah, also Thor's Mjolnir attack, which is half physic, which is a mass amount of damage of both physical and electric type.
Yep. And
Like,
that version of Ragnarok.
Bi-typed moves are really fucking cool. They just don't exist in Persona.
There's also Ice Breath, Foul Breath, which is just curse damage, I think, instead of what it is here. Where it's basically magical Swift Strike.
Yeah.
We are meant to be leading inmates through rehabilitation, yet we have doubts about our own validity. Could there be anything more humorous
And of course, all
than
these
that?
moves don't actually appear in all the games, just there's a large number of moves which have never appeared in a Persona game.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Are you not ashamed, Caroline? What did you think I was going to talk about?
What's also really cool about core SMT games is you just recruit demons. They may evolve, they may not. And they all just have similar personalities throughout each of the games. Something else really cool about it is just the fact that the games are basically apocalyptic event happens and then all these deities actually come down to Earth.
Yep.
Perhaps the time you nearly wept from fear when you first witnessed a Persona fusion? intimidating poses you had practiced that you're too embarrassed to use on the inmate? Stop! My heart can't take this! After I lost you, albeit for a brief moment, I saw something. It was then that I knew for certain. Just as you have your goal of rehabilitation, we too have an objective we must achieve.
Also, something I don't like about SMT, you better give your protagonist death proof, otherwise endgame in any SMT game is just going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, there's an aggressive overarching problem with the core SMT series of
Enemies will just start spamming insta-kill.
it just becomes unfair. Or you're like Persona 2 had this problem and the core SMT never got rid of it. The combat is either bullshit unfair or you're so OP that you don't have to care. That's what late game turns into. It's all or nothing.
Inmate, I will now disclose the results of our examination. If I had to describe your current state, I would say you are he who will save the souls of humanity. To commemorate your victory, I entrust this bookmark to you.
Thanks.
I require no thanks. After all, I am the one forcing my own issues upon you.
Double bookmark.
If you continue to hold ties with us, we will surely arrive at the truth. That is how I feel. I stay quiet and you just gotta go saddling him with more work. Well, I won't tell our master about this. It'll just be one of our secrets. Wait, speaking of secrets, you only told him mine! This isn't fair. You would like one from me? Recently, whenever the inmate takes prolonged absences from our chamber, I miss him. According to human standards, directly conveying this emotion may be somewhat uncomfortable, but that is how I feel.
So balance goes out the window? Yeah, at points.
Caroline is
Most
probably the same
SMT
way.
games have a serious balancing problem.
Some people can argue that this one goes a little too far in the opposite direction of giving the player too much power. Like in the case you see here, this super boss here was essentially a non-issue for us.
Yeah.
But that's because we actually just had the best shit in the game.
Yeah, we could not
Oh,
be better
you
equipped for
understand
this.
this is a secret to be kept between us, yes?
Thanks. I can't choose between you.
Shut up! She just said it's a secret! Okay, that's enough of that.
It's fucking weird how this is the other main role that this actress is known for.
What do you mean?
And then before this, the only thing I really could have thought of her for was fucking Berserk.
Yes.
I mean, I can
Any
think of her in a
further
bunch of
discussion
shit.
would interfere with our work. Things are gonna go back to how they were before. This special inspection was a one-time deal.
But I will
So
agree
I
with you that
think we
before
might
this
feel
game
a
came
little
out, the only real
differently
thing
when
I
we're watching over you
really
from
thought
now
of her
on.
for was fucking Casca.
Yep.
That means we're gonna be stricter than ever. You got that, inmate?
For anyone who wants to Google who this actor is, her name is Carrie Karenin.
She's also going to be in our next long-running game.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we gotta give you some compensation for your fight on top of the bookmark from earlier. There's no need to be modest. It was definitely a solid battle. Take it. It's your reward for the special inspection. Expedite ring. And 20 Balm of Life. 5 bead chains. 3 somas. 10 soul foods. 1 omnipotent orb.
Okay.
I'll leave the rest to Justine. And don't forget, your rehabilitation isn't over yet.
They'll give you a bunch of restoratives
Don't
like
fall
that
behind.
of varying degrees depending on how far into the fight you make it. So they do top you off for failures. It's not wasting your items to use them. We need to check the ring, the orb, and the bookmark.
Double bookmark. A double layered bookmark that Justine uses. I don't remember what that does for you on a next playthrough. I think it's just in your inventory to prove you did it. Now let's check what those accessories do. We're looking for what?
The Expedite Ring and the Omnipotent Orb.
Omnipotent Orb. Null all except Almighty.
Yep.
We didn't equip these before the battle for obvious reasons. You just win.
Yeah.
Expedite Ring. And 50% experience for a challenge run on its further playthrough. Well, no, it's plus 50%. It makes you level faster.
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
It's a grinding tool.
It's a grinding tool for another playthrough.
You also something we should mention is you get something called the Divine Pillar from beating the Reaper, which gives whoever equips it firm stance as an ability.
Yep,
Which is you don't dodge, but you take half damage.
Mm-hmm. She's also the girl crushing on Octagawa. Yeah. God, Beacock impressed me with Octagawa.
Yeah.
I'll just take this.
She was also fucking Fire Spirit in Zestiria.
Yep. Now, that's kind of it for Persona 5. We've shown you kind of all there is.
Yeah, we have shown everything there is to show aside from 2 social links. Only one of which you might be missing something from. Because you can argue that Oya's is worth seeing.
Everything except the 2 plot social links are maxed in this run. Also, fighting Yaldabaoth with this setup is hilarious.
It's 2 turns and he's dead. I mean, you are 25 levels higher than him almost.
Yep. I love this fucking game. It's one of the few games that actually made me care enough to go into the post-game.
Yep. I like it. I love it when games give me a post-game, though oftentimes I don't actually end up going through it.
2 turns? Yup. It is fucking funny.
First turn. You with Yoshitsune on. You charge. Ryuji Matarukaja's on concentrates.
Makoto does whatever.
hits. Then you Hasutobi. Ryuji God Hands on Blazing Hells.
Fight over.
Makoto hits, and you are done.
And it just sort of, in the second turn, pulls out all the shit. And it's just like, what the fuck?
So with that, we will see you guys tomorrow for Subtlety with Fire.
And Sunday.
With Ocarina of Time.
Whoops. I went to the screen too early. My bad. See you guys then.